Hello, hello. Hi everyone. So first of all, thanks a ton TEDx and United Institute of Technology for inviting me here. So everybody's talking about journey and other things. So I feel that I'll start, if before starting my journey, talking about my journey, I'll say that uh, in one's journey that there are invisible threads inside you and outside you, which helps you or which pulls you towards your destiny. So with this thought, I'll start my journey. So I think for the first time when I saw a film, so I thought this is the world where I want to go. And after that, the urge was so strong कि slowly मैं उसकी तरफ बढ़ना शुरू हो गया. But the problem was my family. My family thought कि if he'll go and if he'll go into films, then सबसे बड़ा problem था कि ये शादी कर लेगा किसी ऐसी लड़की से जिसको हम पसंद नहीं करेंगे. अब that was a problem. I thought that what should I do? And then I thought कि कुछ तो ऐसा करना पड़ेगा जिससे मेरा मन भी रह जाए और इनका मन भी रह जाए. तो धीरे धीरे मेरा जो इंटरेस्ट था वो सिर्फ फिल्म्स में नहीं बल्कि आसपास ऐसी बहुत सारी चीज़ें थीं जैसे पोइट्री, पेंटिंग, स्केचिंग और उसके अलावा एक्टिंग, डांस और धीरे धीरे ये सारी चीज़ें पनपने लगी. आई थिंक बिहाइंड दैट व्हाट आई वाज टेलिंग यू इन द बिगिनिंग दैट इनसाइड थ्रेड्स and outside threads. So these were my inside threads, which were pulling me towards my destination, I think. So all these things, धीरे धीरे मुझे लगा कि अब इसको दिखाने का, परफॉर्म करने का मौका कहाँ मिलेगा. मगर in family, I was a star. Everybody knew कि अच्छा ये अच्छा गा लेता है, अच्छा लिख लेता है, अच्छा डांस कर लेता है. But the fear of stage was there. And when I was in school, I think it was class 8, so there was one extempore competition. And in that competition, one of my colleague or maybe house captain, she came and she said, I'm writing your name. So I said, but I can't speak. Then she said, no, now you are senior, you are in class 8, you have to speak. And she started insulting us in the sense I was feeling insulted. And I felt that now, what should I do? So, okay, you write my name. वो बच गया ना कि बोल के कि write my name so that she'll go और हमें थोड़ी सी insult से हम और बच जाएं. She went away. And then I thought, I have said that, oh, write my name. Now, how will I speak? Because I have that fear. So I went to my English teacher and I told him, please write some essay or something, few lines for me, so that I can go tomorrow and I can speak it. Though it was an extempore competition, but I started mugging it up. And next day, with fear, I went to the stage. Like here, lots of people are sitting. So in that school, that was a convent school, and the father of the school was sitting there, and I was on the stage. And I started reciting whatever I have learned or whatever I have mugged up. And that moment was like my legs were trembling like this, and father and my eye contact was with the father who was sitting, I think, in the last row. So when I was trembling and I was looking at the father, and father's expression was, it meant that neither he understood anything nor me, because what I was speaking, I don't know what I was speaking, and even he didn't know that what I was speaking. But the good thing, what happened by that incident, that I started taking parts in more competitions. That stage fear went away. Okay. Now what? So, till 10th, I have done theater. First play I did in 1985, and then when I came out of the school, there were lots of trophies, medals, and the shields. But the problem was how to get into cinema, how to get into films. So I went to university, and this university where I was studying, so I joined a theater group. And in theater group, whatever happened, अगर एग्जाम खराब हो गया तो फिल्म देखने जा रहे हैं, एग्जाम अच्छा हो गया तो भी फिल्म देखने जा रहे हैं. One day my father came and he came with lots of food, पूरियां कचौरियां कि बेटा पढ़ाई कर रहा है. And when he came to my room, he saw that I'm not there. And one of my colleague, friend, you can say my roommate, very generous, he said, you know, वो तो फिल्म देखने गया. And when I came back, I said, फिल्म देख के आया हो? So मैंने कहा हाँ, मूड बहुत ऑफ था, पेपर खराब हुआ इसलिए फिल्म देख के आया हूँ. And then he didn't say anything because he was not that much in a position of getting into films. Anyway, so I came to Delhi after university and I thought that, you know, I did engineering from there and I thought, ki, how will I get into cinema because I have done engineering. My parents are saying that go and do a job. So first day I went for this engineering job. I was wearing a black jeans and white shirt and black shoes. And after some time, means by the evening, I think, when I went back, my black shoes were white, my white shirt was black, and black jeans was white. And I think next day I couldn't go because I fall sick, fever. And I thought, no, I can't do this. This is not my world. I have to find another way. So what I did, I left that job. And I thought I'll do full-time theater. But the problem is that you can't earn anything from theater. Though I started doing it, and after that, I feel that, you know, no money is coming. You don't have money to pay for your rent, for tea, for food, for anything. But again, as I said, that there are some inside or external or internal threats. These threads are helping you actually, you know, to build a personality or stitch an attire which we call personality. So that was happening inside me. And slowly, and I feel, you know, if you are close to film industry or you like film industry, then your life is also very filmy. So very filmy incidents happened with me, and at that time, the worst thing I will say that happened, which is very emotional, that, you know, I didn't have money to pay my house rent. And I asked my brother who was studying there and who was staying with me in Delhi. So I asked him, you know, do you have 200 rupees? So he said, yeah. He gave me those 200 rupees. And I took him, I said, whenever I'll get it, I'll give you back. Okay. After 1.5 months, I came to know that he's rusticated from the school. So I asked him what happened. Everybody knew in the home that, you know, now he's rusticated from the school. I asked him what happened. Bhaiya, you asked me for the 200 rupees, na? So I gave it from my fee. So when I go, why didn't you tell me? And I didn't tell you because you didn't have money. And the problem was, it was not about 200. The problem was that those 15 or 20 days or maybe 1.5 months, he was traveling in the bus. He was getting ready and going to different parts of Delhi, not going to school. Actually, he was trying to come back by that time when school gets over. So that image of traveling him without food or roaming around here and there, I feel that those 200 rupees changed his life, and that burden of 200 rupees is on me. I think for my whole life, I can't pay whether I can, if I'll give him 2 crores or maybe 4 crores, maybe more than that. So those 200 rupees, I think, much bigger than millions. So these stories, these are, again, I'm saying that this was a external thread. An internal thread was my zid. Okay, I have to do that. Again, I started, and then I thought that now what? So as I told you that, you know, filmy logon ki kahani bhi filmy hoti hai. So when I was struggling and doing theater, and also there was a place in Delhi, ITO, वहाँ पे पराठे बहुत मशहूर हैं, आप लोग अगर कभी दिल्ली में गए हो तो. So हम लोग पैदल 2 किलोमीटर 3 किलोमीटर जाते थे कि बस में पैसे जो है पैसे नहीं होते थे कि खर्चा हो जाएगा, तो वहाँ जाके हम पराठे खाते थे. So when we used to sit there and used to eat parathas or food or dinner, whatever you say, there was a guy who used to sit there, which I came to know later. Because after some time when I was struggling, I asked one of my friend who saw my play, and one day he was passing by and he said, I saw your play. I won't say that you are a very good actor, but I'll say that, there is something in you. When you go on the stage, there is something there's some spark in you. You just, lighten up the stage. मैंने कहा पता नहीं तारीफ कर रहा है बुराई कर रहा है समझ ही नहीं आया लेकिन उसके बाद ही asked me that तेरे लिए काम है can you come and meet the director मैंने कहा okay I'll come so मैंने कहा पैसे तो no पैसे बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं है I thought यार what he will give ज़्यादा नहीं है कम कितना कम है okay कम से कम 500 रुपए तो देगा at that time I think way back in 1994 500 rupees were okay good amount so he said I thought 500 he didn't tell me the amount and he said that you will stay there and you will get food there so I thought चलो ये खाने पीने का तो जुगाड़ हो गया एक महीने का and I went to that place then I came to know that this director used to sit behind us and he used to listen or hear our stories because this bunch of my friends all from theater and all actors we used to talk about films, we used to talk about acting, we used to talk about camera movements, we used to talk about sets, costumes. And he heard that and one day he told me, yeah, come Prashant, I'm just designing this, what you call shoot or this sequence. What do you think? Is it okay? I said, no, it's wrong. Why? When the grammar of this scene is wrong. Okay, so I thought that ये तो कभी बात नहीं करता किसी से. Why he is calling me and asking me? Then later I became friend with him and he told me that because I heard from you and you have that knowledge. I don't know what knowledge I had, but okay. So again, he was a outside friend who helped me maybe to build my confidence. जो एक अंदर thought जो inside एक बाहर का वो thread जिसने मुझे अंदर के thread को और strong किया. And then I thought now again Mumbai. So the problem of Mumbai was that parents were not allowing. I didn't know anyone in Bombay. So I thought why not get into a news channel because news channels were starting at that time. Lots of news channels were coming. Not much, but yeah, start ho chuke the. So I tried one. First, there was a very famous publication. It's still there, but that production house of that famous publication is not there right now. So I joined that. And again, there were few people with whom through whom I went there. And then again, something was shaping up inside me there, which gave me a confidence again to get into another news channel, which is a very popular news channel. And after that, slowly, but again, there were struggles. Lots of struggles are there. I won't say struggles, but challenges you can say because, coming from a Bulandshahr, place like Bulandshahr, and there is always a shyness. And apart from that, you think that whoever is there in front of you or around you, they are better than you. They are better than you because of many things, because you might be coming from a family where agriculture is the main business or work, or maybe other things. Maybe you think that, okay, this word you are saying, but this word is wrong, this pronunciation is wrong. There are lots of things. So cultural shock you get when you get into a place like this. So I went there and then I thought, now what? For next 15-20 days, I was a delivery boy. What I was doing? I was running around with tapes and though there was nothing wrong, but because there is an urgency, always an urgency in news. So you were running around and I thought, यार, मैं ये करने आया था क्या? मुझे तो कुछ और करना था. Luckily, after 15-20 days, we were invited to an entertainment show. And that entertainment show, it started and they stopped it after 1 month because they thought, something better can be done with this kind of technology or with this kind of whatever they have decided to know how nationwide coverage of the news. So they started that and this entertainment program was on, and then I thought again, I came back to zero. After few months, so around 5:30, we used to start a shift. and by 1:30 shifts used to get over. So one day, one of our senior boss, I wouldn't say senior colleague, I can say, she came and she asked me that, you know, I've got a show, and in that show there is an entertainment segment. Is it possible for you to come and to edit that segment, and that footage and everything, it will be from somewhere and you will get it and you have to just edit it. And I go, okay. So 5:30 to 1:30, I think 5:30 in the morning to 1:30 in the afternoon, I was doing my shift. After that, I was editing this. And because I'm into entertainment, I was into entertainment at that time also, and my passion was entertainment. So I used to sit on edits and every details of edit. And I think I used to sit till 12:30 in the night, again going back home, then again getting up around what, 5:30 or maybe earlier, because 5:30 the shift started. So that started, and slowly people realized that, you know, his passion is entertainment, so why we should not push him towards entertainment shows and all. Again, but Bombay was far away. Bulandshahr to Bombay is a far away journey. I think for us, Bombay was like America, for our families and for everyone. But then finally, in 2008, I got a opportunity to go there to Bombay. And then the first day, the first interview I did with I think I can say that with a very popular star, not only of India, but global star. And I feel that somewhere in my journey, Allahabad has a connect also, because first superstar, I can say superstar of the millennium, is from here. And when I interviewed him, after my first interview with that global star, the second interview I did with him. And I thought that now the journey is completed, I feel. But yeah, again, in this whole journey, there were many invisible threads, inside and outside. And those invisible threads are still working and still shaping my, I would say, personality or my inner attire, you can say. And maybe it will end somewhere else, because few minutes back I was talking to one of our speakers, and I said that sometimes pleasure becomes pressure, and then you try to find out some new passion. So passion changes and personality changes, but somewhere that impression, what you have done in past, is there. So I feel with me also the same thing, same story, and these invisible threads inside and outside help me to reach where I am and what I have done. Thank you so much.